Good morning, Westchester. I'm Grace Kuda.
I'm Desire Howard.
I'm Paige Ingles.
I'm Delilah Blackman, and these are your announcements for October 24th, 2018. Today is the 90th anniversary, Black Thursday, the crash of the stock market, and the start of the Great Depression.
Lunch today will be choice of chicken patty on bun with lettuce and tomato, or cheese pizza quesadilla, or chef salad with diced egg, or pizza stack pack, oven fries, fresh veggies, 100% juice, fresh or canned fruit, and milk.
Today at Westchester, there will be a fire drill at 9:11. Also, there will be intramural volleyball after school. Tonight, the Chesterton Trojan football team will start the playoffs with the home game against Warsaw. Go Trojans!
There is not any birthdays at Westchester today.
Celebrating a birthday this weekend will be Hannah Lemming,
Kaylin O'Daniel,
Chloe Ream,
Cameron Pace.
and Anthony Rubio. Happy birthday to all of you. Also celebrating a birthday will be Mrs. Hurst.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Hurst. With the weekend weather, here's Addison Avalanche.
This is Addison Avalanche with the weekend weather. Hey, the weather might not be great, but it will be a 3-day weekend. Today it will be 44, Friday will be 47, Saturday will be 46, and Sunday will be 47. And there's a chance of rain showers on Saturday. Yuck. Try to enjoy it, Westchester.
for 3 questions with Mr. Duke.
All right, hey, good morning. It's Mr. Doolan with another 3-question segment, and these are really taking off. I can't believe how popular they've become this year. We've gotten dozens of views this year, so it's really exciting. I don't know if that's viral or not, dozens, but we have another guest here today, and it is Officer Joe. So Officer Joe is going to answer three questions for us this week, and it is Red Ribbon Week, so it's a perfect week to have him on here. So first off, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Officer Joe. I love unicorns and rainbows.
Most of us knew that already, so that's not a response that we are surprised by. All right, here is your first real question. That was your introduction. Your first question is, how long have you been here at Westchester?
I have been here all of last school year and all of this school year. So we'll say 1 full school year and 1/4 math students of a school year.
All right, that's good. That's good math. That's 1 1/4.
Mrs. Hall helped me with that.
I would not. If you're gonna ask or give someone credit for your math, getting math help, that might not be the best person. So you might want to rethink that.
Mrs. Counts.
Yes, there you go. Good job. I would have gone with her as well. All right, here's your second question. If you had a choice to either live in a big city like Chicago or a small town like Westville, what would you choose?
Ooh, so many decisions. There's so many opportunities in both areas. So in a small town, you know everybody's name.
You do?
Small town feel. You don't have to worry about a lot of nonsense. In a big city, you have so many more opportunities for activities because there's so much going on. You could walk everywhere. You get a little bit more exercise than in a small town. So, oh boy, I live, Chesterton technically is a small town, so I live in a small town. I choose to live in a small town, so I guess I'm a small town boy.
Okay, so I think after all that, I think he's going with small town. And our final question is, since it's Red Ribbon Week, do you have any advice for our students on how to make good choices?
Well, it's a good one. How to make good choices. I think everybody has heard me give the description about that little voice in your head that tells you when you're not supposed to do things wrong. Mine is an old lady, and she's always like, "What are you doing? Don't do that." So you guys may have a dog that does that, like barks at you, a cat, I don't know. But you all have a voice in your head that tells you not to do something. Deep down inside, we all know how to make good choices. I promise you, it's always better to make good choices. In the long run, good choices prevail. Good choices. It's so simple. Drugs, vaping, all that stuff, avoid it. It's not going to do anything for you. I promise. all of your teachers here, Mr. Longacre, Mr. Doolin, myself, your parents all know that. Please make good choices. We all want you to succeed. We all want you to grow up. Yesterday in the Mix It Up Day, when you guys all had the opportunity to do one thing that you wanted, we heard some great things. One thing that you wanted, we heard a lot of Lamborghinis and Ferraris. That takes money, that takes education. Stay in school. Don't use drugs. Don't make poor choices. You heard it here first.
All right. Hopefully you've heard it here before, because most of you sixth graders are doing health right now and doing the drug chapter. So hopefully they did hear something about not doing drugs this week as well. So, before we finish, I do see you have a guitar. You want to play us out?
It's not.
Do you have any gigs coming up that we might be?
Yes, actually Saturday morning from 10 o'clock to 2 p.m. my daughter and I will be at the Chesterton Farmers Market. The following weekend, we will be at the 219 Tap Room, which is a family-friendly environment. This is another one, on November 15th, we will be at the Chesterton United Methodist Church for the Chesterton FOP 141 Santa's Helpers Spaghetti Dinner playing as well.
All right, so there's some opportunities to go see Officer Joe performing in some different settings, and that sounds like some great opportunities there. So I'd go out, especially the one with spaghetti. I'm a big pasta guy, so I might be out there for that one. So, all right, so if you want to play us out or no?
It's not in tune. It'll sound really bad.
Well, you
and
should.
That may be even better.
Yes, let's hear it. Here we go. Officer Joe's playing us out, and have a great weekend.
Well, I can honestly say we had some really, really good doors this year. We had some that were lacking anything because they weren't done, but we did have some winners.
The process definitely gives you more appreciation for judges on talent shows because it looks easy when you're watching on TV. You actually get in the judge's seat and see the tough decisions that have to be made. It changes your perspective on that.
And every door that had something is a winner.
But there can only be one.
There can only be one.
Winner.
And
The winner is
Mrs. Ballin. Mrs. Ballin's class rocked it with the X Factor score of 18, the highest X Factor score, and it all came down to the description from Clayton.
He did a phenomenal job of explaining his pun on words with meteor spelled meteorologically correct and meteor as in a meatball with a plume behind it.
Yes,
Brilliant job.
excellent.
He did a good job.
We now ask that you stand for the pledge. If you're in the hall, face the nearest flag or face east.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
That brings us to today's AMA. That brings us to the end of today's AMA 15. You'll be hearing from Addison and Bailey on Monday. Until then, enjoy the weekend while we enjoy the Big Apple.